Hello guys, Nintendo Capricorn here. Welcome back to Let's Play Nino Kuni. And these are some very big plants. They're all in your face. Now I'm under them. Actually, I feel kind of safe under here. I feel safe under the giant mushroom. I could totally sleep here under the giant mushroom. I love that animation. He's like picks his feet up out of the water. When he's in the water, he does that. So, we're not heading back into the forest, are we? Nope. Oh, I should have stood in front of this plant. That would have been good. Oh, look at that one. Man, I should have stood in front of that one. Man, look at that. Holy crap, man. Okay. Nice little red rose over here. Stood in front of this one. Yeah, look at that. Man, you can't see nothing there. Just so much plant life in this game. I love it. So we're finding our way out of the deep dark forest, which is basically the first dungeon of the game, so to speak. But we beat the boss in the last episode, so if you want to see that, you'll have to go back and watch the previous part. Because today, we're going to be doing nice, boring stuff like watching cutscenes, going to town, and repairing people's hearts, because apparently when you get broken-hearted, that's literal. Like, your heart literally gets broken into pieces. And not only that, but I hate that ear splitter attack. I really do. No matter what monster uses that, it's always shitty. Well, it's another 8 experience, whatever. There's some pie. Now, if I actually picked up some chocolate, I might try feeding that to my little guy. Because different familiars have different types of food that they like, depending on what stat they specialize in. Now, my Might, which is the kind of familiar that I'm using, he specializes in attack, so you only want to feed him, like, attack-based foods, which in this game is chocolate, so... Otherwise, if you feed him anything else, it's not going to give him as much stats. It's going to fill him up faster. And it's also going to get him closer to the threshold where he can't get any more stats gained. So if he's going to be, if he's going to reach that threshold, you might as well fill it up with the stat that he's good at, so he can actually get as much of that stat as physically possible. Well, that's not even what I'm trying to say. I'll explain more on that when I actually get to it. But for the most part, anytime I feed my familiars, mostly I'm going to do that off screen. But the first few times, though, I'll explain. I wonder if... No, it's not going to be there. I'm thinking of some side quests. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Remember this island over here, though? With the 2 trees on it, right here. Remember that. Dude, man. You're on amphetamines over there trying to chase my ass down. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. These monsters are so tiny on the overworld, that's just kind of ridiculous. Something happened to the back of my tongue, and so I'm having a really hard time pronouncing my C sounds and my hard G sounds, like G and K. I actually have to stop and, like, think about what I'm doing to make the sound come out right. It's so weird.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right-o, Ollie boy. I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
That sounds good, but...
A piece of heart?
That's right.
Haven't you ever played Zelda, man? Good lord, keep up, will you?
Bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go. You'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay.
But where do I find enthusiasm?
Well now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. He's got more get up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
Well, get used to this. So apparently... Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you could do us a favor. Wish I could, I really do, but I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. It's not that. We just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Well, if it's enthusiasm you're after, I got plenty to spare. How much enthusiasm could you possibly have with all these people screaming at you to open the door for the last 5 hours? So this is how it works. If you want to give somebody enthusiasm or love or any of the other things, the positive attributes that people have, there's 8 different ones in all.
Tidy! Looks like you've got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you've just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
And give it to the other person. Now, what's interesting about it is when you take it from people, it never seems to, like, decrease the amount that they have. Okay, whatever. So in a way, I think it's sort of like the game's way of saying that, you know, things like that, enthusiasm and love and all that, are kind of more limitless than anything. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could theorize about it a million different ways. So then you give heart, you give enthusiasm to this guy. But if you're taking from an infinite supply, isn't that kind of like it doesn't really matter so much? I mean, isn't that what you're doing when, like, you give love to somebody in real life by hugging them? You don't lose anything by hugging them, but it makes them feel better. So where does it come from, you know? It's like...
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
I must have taken a bad step.
Well, you're back with us, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, high five, bro!
Strange. As if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry. I wasn't myself. But I'm back now. And ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody.
Remember that little girl? She said she had to go pee-pee? Merit stamps? Huh. Oh, crap. That's right. We don't have a merit stamp card. Yeah, let's just bow. Yeah, so merit stamps, that's another thing you'll be collecting throughout the game. Anytime that you do one of these favors for people by giving them enthusiasm or whatever, you get rewarded for it, obviously. We're finally here. We're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Indeed we are. Oh, that was... Sorry, that was Drippy's voice. That was actually Oliver saying that. But all's well that ends okay, so I'll just end this with a fuck you, but have a nice day. A king? We're gonna meet a king? I think it's a little soon for that. But, let's see. At last, I just hope that Hootique hasn't sold out of the things I need. So did you finally get to pee? Yay, pee-pee time! What? What? Pee-pee time. Dude, she's peeing! Get away from her! She's peeing! You're sick, man! No, follow me, that's right. Dude, okay. If it was, yeah, welcome to Ding Dong Dell, indeed. Dude. Okay. Swift Solutions. That's not Swift Solutions. If you look on the map, that's actually the inn. The big place with the moon. And the star. Now, it looks like the same star that tells you which way to go, but that's not actually where you're supposed to go. I mean, you can go there if you want, you know, and sleep, as most people tend to do.
Jeepers. It's so different.
Stop staring, man. It's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh? Huh? Do I really look
It's so weird.
Crikey, we better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
Does everybody really care that much? Like, I mean, we don't look that different. Okay. Well, it kind of helps, you know, that you've been wearing it for a week. Maybe it's the fact that you smell like burning deodorant. That's what's freaking him out. Wow, this is what every person dreams of doing when they buy a video game. Is going to shop for a new outfit, right? I mean, what is this, Barbie Horse Adventures? Seriously? But here we go, so... Excuse me, madam, but do you have any clothes I can wear? What? Your street cred is in ruins. I don't even have to take you with me. I'll just do this on my own. Okay, really? Is she standing on a chair? She's standing on a chair. She's standing on a chair. Skytree? Huh? Okay. Alright, so she needs to make some alterations to make sure my clothes are optimally measured, I suppose. No need to take any measurements, but then again, do we really need a cutscene of that? Do we really need a cutscene of her cutting seams? That's right, we gotta get ourselves a merit badge, or merit card, or whatever. Keep track of all the good shit we do throughout the game. Alright, Swift Solutions. Shouldn't be too hard to find. All we gotta do is follow the star. So we're just getting ourselves a grand little tour of the town, aren't we? Hey, wait a minute. What's your deal? Oh, that sucks. What are they doing? Getting beat up? Hello, cat. It's a cat wearing a Robin Hood outfit. And yet you say they want to put me in the zoo. Interesting. Drippy, what were you doing just then? Yawning or something? Let's see. This is a cool shop. So keep an eye out for when you see boards like this one right here. Because if you go up and look at these... Oh, they're in the middle of reorganizing, I'm sure. It's just because I haven't heard of the board yet. That's why I can't look at it. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. Like Lenny Kravitz. Maybe more like my hat. The folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take on their errands for them. We call it Craigslist. Yep. You can also agree to undertake missions, as in my demonstration slide here, featuring you in your old outfit. Huh. Yes, they will. Oh my gosh, will they ever. Yep, it is. Sounds good. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, now that we got that taken care of, got ourselves a merit card. We can't take on any of these yet. Oh, maybe we can. Grimalkin standing near the Hooray Ding Dong Dell looks somewhat troubled. Go and see what's wrong. Female Grimalkin. Now, you don't actually have to look at the board to activate these. You can just leave the store and go do them. So really, I don't see a point to even looking at the board at all. But if you, well, you can look at the board to put them in your journal. So that way you can access it from anywhere. To find out what the missions actually are. Who needs doing them, or who needs, you know, doing, and what they need you to do. Like, for example, this lady's one of them right here. Something the matter, ma'am. It's my boys. The three of them are forever running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You don't have a spare moment, do you? Could you go and find my boys for me? And right here, it'll pop up and tell you what the problem is, what you need to do to help, and how many stamps you get for it. So, yes, we're going to take this one on. There's no reason not to take the missions on. I mean, that would be like saying no to, it's like if you wanted to star in Mario Party, and saying no to that. Now, I believe, I don't remember where the kids actually are. I know where one of them is, but I thought there was going to be a staircase right here. Oh, it's over here. My bad. It's on the other side of this fish here. This took me the longest time to find this little area of the town. I didn't know this was here for like the longest time. Anyway, this is where one of the kids is. When it hurts. Oh, look, poor Dob's gonna hurt himself. Must have been one of that lady's lost boys. We better patch him up, eh? Use some flipping magic. Dude, you don't have to tell. Oh my god. So here we go. Healing touch. Let's fix this guy up. It doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine, you poor mother's worried sick about you, right? Get on home with you. I will, I promise. Thank you for making me. He doesn't actually physically go home, so whatever. Today's a fine day for mouse thwacking. The only question is what to thwack him with. Well, you're mean. He's gonna call PETA on your ass. Mouth thwacking. Mouse thwacking. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, there's also one down here by the well, which is... And there goes the weapon shop straight ahead of me there. I have to come back to that sometime later. Weapons are really hard to get in this game. They're very expensive. But that's just for later. He's, oh, wait. No? I thought this went somewhere else. Whoop. Don't know what I was thinking, man. I may have to look at the map of this place a little more thoroughly. Okay, that goes back over there. Oh, you know what? This lady also has a quest. Still not quite pretty enough. Doing a bit of decorating, is it? Well, I always say you can't beat a flower or two. Brighten things up no end, they do. Okay. Alright. So, you selected the following task, a splash of color. Thank you for your perfect gentleman. Now I need you to bring me 2 plain swart flowers and 2 bottles of spring water, alright? That's right. So, outside, I didn't really explain that either. When you're walking around outside, sometimes you'll see little shiny spots on the ground, and if you walk up to them and press the X button, you can search and get whatever's there. And those spots actually respawn, too. which is even better. Okay, so where are those brats? Holy crap, treasure chest? I didn't know this was here. Got myself an iced coffee. You have no problems with MP later on, I tell you. That's kind of an ironic thing to say, actually. Well, the only place we haven't gone is like straight up from here, so... Don't worry, lady, I'm working on finding your boys. Just run into a couple of little snags here. Just snagged my fishing hook on Ben Stiller's mouth while he was trying to kiss Cameron Diaz. I might not actually have access to all of them yet. Does this go where I... Yeah, that goes back that way. Okay. Whoops. I'm learning to play with this camera, right? Okay, and this is the third person right here. Which pot did I put it in again? Is everything okay? Well, it's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. You can lend me a poem or try to look for it. Yeah, sure. Perfect. It's in one of those pots you see around town. Yeah, I haven't been looking in those, but yeah, when you see pots around the town, you can actually look in them and get treasure out of them. Like so. See there, just like that. So, let's see here. Man, look at this guy. Boy, he looks like... Man, what does he look like? Shoot, he kind of looks like the Wolfman. Yeah, that's true. We're playing Peculiar. Nice. Very good, sir. You got me with that one. Let's see, here we go. This is where I was trying to go earlier. This is where another kid is. There you go, kid. Healing touch. One for you, too. Sweet. Man, this is nice out here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the castle. Man. You really never take the time to appreciate the small details like this. Or maybe you do. Or you should, if you don't. Eh, what's up with you, man? Look a bit pale, you do. Oh, you're giving this to me? Okay, spirit medium spell, huh? Well, fancy that! That's a page from the Wizard's Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? Sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think you can't speak? That's not it, man. If not much mistaken. Yep, must be. That spell he just gave you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Ah, sure. We can do that. Oh, well, you have to press a square to cast it, so... Spirit medium, here we go. This one actually costs MP, so be careful. Thank goodness it worked. Huh. Of course I can talk silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? Yep. There you go. Oh, man. He got you too, huh? Well, he's about to get me. I'll be dead soon enough, but... You know... Sage of Ages, huh? That's strange. Any relation to the Oracle of Ages? Maybe there's also a Sage of Seasons around here? Actually, there kind of is. He's a very good cook. Very well. You'll be meeting this guy periodically throughout the game, and he'll give you different puzzles and stuff to do. So, it's kind of cool. Didn't really check the sign. I don't know what this is. Obviously, it's a grave of some kind. Well, let's see now. I think I'm about running out of time here, so I want to go ahead and... See, it's not going to let you go to the castle, because if you talk to the guards, they say, there's no way I can allow such a suspicious-looking pair of travelers to enter the royal palace. Say that again. Haha, you made a crack about my clothes. That's very, very mature, sir. What do you got to say? Folks around here all tell their children that the king of the mice lives down ding-dong well. It's only a story, but the thought alone is enough to send a shiver down my spine. That it is, I bet. Oh, look at that. It's a red earring. Well, that was easy. Gee, here I thought I was going to be looking all over town for that shit. Keep turning it the wrong way, the camera. If I change it now, though, I'm going to be turning it the wrong way even more. Alright, let me find that girl. That cat girl who said she lost her earring. Here she is, right there. You've got it! You've got my earring! Oh, that's perfect, just perfect. You found it for me. Sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Hey, 50 guilders. I'll take the 50 guilders, definitely. So when you get this, it puts the merit stamps on your card. Once you get up to 10, you get 1 merit stamp. I guess. You get something. And then eventually you trade those in for rewards. Like, gain more experience in battle. Or walk faster in the overworld, that's one of them. I wish I knew where that other kid was. But offhand, I don't quite remember. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, like, stop the video here. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I do know where that little smartass is. He's in one of the buildings. I forget which one. It might be the weapon shop. It might actually be the Cat's Cradle, for all I know. Guess we'll see soon enough. Did say we were going to spend the night, though, and I can't think of a better place to stop a video than at the inn. But wait a minute, though. If we stop the video at an inn, then we can't cover ourselves in plans. Wait, maybe we can. You obtained a cake. Yeah, I gotcha. Welcome to one of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practicality and pricing. I'll stay. Don't have a choice, really. Your custom is always appreciated. You look a little unusual. You're a traveler, I presume. Oh, really? Then we appreciate you for choosing United, and wish you a safe journey wherever your travels may take you. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's, when you stay in a hotel, I guess canonically what's happening is that the memories of previous people who stayed in the hotel appear in your book. So you can read about the surrounding lands because they've explored there. And so that I thought was pretty cool. No doubt about it.
Oliver? Oliver?
Huh?
What?
Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
But, no! Come, I just want a hug!
Mom! Mom!
Well... Morning, young man, and what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope? No, I had terrible dreams. Yeah, well, maybe. See you soon, right here, Ollie boy. Back to that owl shop, ain't it? Mom. Yeah, save, definitely save. I didn't save. I said definitely save, and then I hit the cancel button. So, next time on Ni no Kuni, we'll go and pick up our new outfit. And then we won't look so weird in front of the villagers, and maybe they'll help us out. So, sounds groovy. So till then, I'm going to hike myself right behind these flowers here. If I can get this to just right. Okay. See you guys next time. Take care, y'all.